let's talk about some of the factors that could possibly make your edges go thin. There are a few culprits. There's lace fronts, wigs, hair glue, over-processed relaxers, color treatments, excessive brushing, tight headbands, tight rubber bands. Even your pillowcase can contribute to friction on your hair at night. But the biggest three culprits, in my opinion, would be tension, friction, and pressure. Anytime force is applied to your hair, or anytime there's constant rubbing and tugging and just pressures over time, could possibly cause your edges to thin. Now there's a clip I'm about to show you. Some of you have probably already seen it. With her case, she was addicted to weaves. You would never catch my cousin without a weave. So she always applied the hair glue directly to her scalp, which is an automatic no-no. When it was time to remove the weave, she would rip the weave directly from her scalp. No conditioner, no oil, no shampoo, no nothing, just ripped it from her scalp. And over time, she lost her edges. Now with my sister's case, her culprit was braids. My sister is addicted to braids. She wears braids a lot. She would get her braids installed so tight, and I do mean tight to the point where her eyes were slanted. Okay, the braids were pushed back on her hairline. Around her edges would become inflamed with these little tiny red bumps. Some of them even had like little whiteheads on them, like pus. My sister's hairline, I'm sorry, it was a mess. And I would always tell her, why are you getting your braids so tight? Why do they have to be so tight around your edges? That's ridiculous. And she would get like these little scabs just around here. It would be scabs. She's losing her hairline. I mean, I keep telling her to not make the braids so tight, or whoever's braiding her hair not to make the braids so tight. So the constant pulling and tugging and the tension and the pressure from the braids is literally pushing her hairline back. I'm working with her at the moment, and we're experimenting with several different oils, essential oils, different techniques to see if within the next 6 months, I guess we're giving it like 6 months, to see if we can get her hairline restored back to its original condition. So as I stated, we are experimenting. We don't know the answer. We're doing a bunch of trial and error. We will most certainly update you guys in 6 months and let you know if what we're trying is, if it has been a success. So you want to fully examine your edges. Feel for any thinning or troubled areas. Our nape and edges are sometimes the most neglected and overlooked. So just check to make sure you're not in the red zone. Feel the texture, the density, and compare it to the rest of your hair. Also do a video comparison. Compare your edges to pictures or videos from 1 year ago. Sometimes hair loss is so subtle, it takes a while for you to notice. So, sometimes pictures and videos can be a good reference point and a stark reminder of the way our hair used to be. You should also keep in mind that our edges are very thin, they're very delicate and fragile. So any abrasive styling, harsh chemicals, intense pulling and tugging will definitely cause hair breakage, and you will see thinning over time. So definitely be very careful with your scalp area and your edges around that particular area. And I would suggest using a conditioner that has like a tingly sensation. Conditioners with menthol in it, and perhaps even peppermint. You want to get the blood flowing in your hair just to feel that sensation, that tingling sensation. Not saying that tingling sensation is promoting hair, but it will stimulate your scalp. And so the conditioner that I use that provides that for my scalp, should I say it? You should already know by now. Use a conditioner that is specific to scalp needs. Anytime you apply heat to your hair, it's a great way to open up your pores, you know, get that deeper penetration for whatever product you're using. I suggested that my sister start using a warm cloth against her hairline. Applying it to your hairline and just massage it into your scalp for a couple of minutes. Let it sit there for a few minutes. I will probably do it once a day. Twice a day won't hurt. We're going to apply a warm rag around the hairline area first. Let it sit there for a few minutes and let it really deeply penetrate into the skin, the heat. And then we're going to apply the peppermint oil and then massage that in there. So heat first, then the product. Peppermint oil has so many benefits when it comes to hair. A lot of DIYs, a lot of people that do DIYs, they put peppermint oil in their conditioners, their shampoos, their oils. So that tingly sensation, to me, is very relaxing. The tingling sensation will not promote hair growth, but it will stimulate your scalp. The whole point is to stimulate your scalp. Stimulation leads to greater circulation, which leads to greater blood flow in the scalp area, which could hopefully promote hair growth. So that's the point of getting this. I can't even talk, y'all. Oh my God. That is the point of getting the scalp stimulated. That was take 7. Silk pillowcases will not hurt. Okay, this way your hair can slide across the pillowcase. There's no friction. This is a satin pillowcase. I love satin when it comes to like going to bed. Sometimes I don't feel like tying up my hair. This is perfect. It just slides across your hair. And even if you toss and turn all night, your hair slides up and down. A satin pillowcase will cause less friction on your hair versus a cotton one. Now, I do wear cotton scarves. The reason why I'm not suggesting you wear a cotton scarf is because you're already having issues with your hairline. So a cotton scarf is too tight. It's applying pressure to your hair, your already weak hairline. So I don't have a weak hairline. I've never had a problem with my hairline. If you're having a current issue with your hairline, I would suggest not using cotton scarf. Be consistent with whatever regimen you're trying. If you try it one day and then come back a week later and try it again, it's not going to be effective. You have to be consistent. You have to do it every night to see if it really will work. You know, give it 30 days, give it 3 months. We're giving it 6 months. I know she's not going to be as consistent as I want her to be, so that's why we extended it. I wanted to originally try it for 3 months. So now after your edges have grown in, you definitely want to make sure you maintain them. You want to keep them trimmed. I would suggest dusting them once a month or trimming them once every 2 months, just to keep them maintained and keep them manicured, keep them looking really neat and very healthy looking, I guess. That is the end of my tips. To prevent losing your edges, you want to make sure that you are not wearing tight braids, tight headbands, anything that's going to cause tension or friction or pressure around the hairline. You want to make sure that your wigs, your lace front, is not constantly rubbing against your hairline. She's living proof that with consistency that your edges will grow back. She has made a full recovery and she no longer wears weaves, and she is now proudly rocking dreadlocks, and she loves them. So stay tuned and watch the next clip, and thanks for watching.